Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to first look at Spotify founder Daniel Ek's serious about Arsenal takeover bid, and then we're going to look at Arsenal entering the race to sign Fulham loan star Joachim Andersen. So the first news headline states that Spotify founder Daniel Ek is serious about Arsenal takeover bid. So the reports are stating that Spotify founder and Swedish billionaire Daniel Ek is ready to test the resolve of Arsenal owner Stan Kroenke with a takeover bid, the Telegraph reports. Earlier on Friday, there were fierce Kroenke outs protests outside of the Emirates Stadium, partly due to the club's involvement in the proposed European Super League. Amidst this, Daniel Ek came out with a tweet saying that he would be happy to launch a takeover bid if Kroenke and Sports Entertainment (KSE) Group are willing to sell. It is now reported that the tweet was not a publicity stunt, and the 38-year-old is serious about the prospect of tabling an offer for the club. Josh, the son of Stan Kroenke, recently stated that they have no intention to sell, but it is claimed that a bid of around £2 billion could change their stance. However, Daniel Ek only has a net worth of £3.4 billion, and any takeover bid may involve a consortium or a partner alongside the Swedish bigwig. The Gunners have seen a dramatic regression over the past few years, and they could miss out on European football for the first time in 26 seasons. Stan Kroenke became the majority shareholder in 2011, and the KSE initially cited the stadium debts as a reason behind their limited transfer business. A full takeover was complete in 2018, but there have since been excuses such as the financial fair play and COVID-19 for the failure to go on a spending spree. The main criticism on Stan Kroenke has been the lack of investment from his own pockets, and the club's faithful are now desperate for him to part ways with the club. Josh Kroenke has reportedly assured the Gunners' backroom staff that there will be an investment from KSC, and it could be a huge summer ahead with a squad rebuild planned. It remains to be seen whether Daniel Ek can tempt KSC to cut their ties with the North London club. So it looks like Spotify founder Daniel Ek is very serious about an Arsenal takeover bid, and it looks like he's ready to test the resolve of Arsenal owner Stan Kroenke, as this has been reported by the Telegraph, and this will be happening if he can do a £2 billion takeover bid. As we know, on Friday, there were fierce Kroenke out protests outside of the Emirates Stadium, and all the Arsenal fans at this moment in time want the Kroenkes out of the club and wants a new owner into the club. And it looks like Daniel Ek did come out with a tweet saying that he would be happy to launch a takeover bid, and many thought it was just for publicity, but it actually wasn't, and he is very serious about making a bid to buy Arsenal from the Stan Kroenke. And it looks like it may happen, but we have to wait and see if Daniel Ek has the money to do this takeover, and we'll wait and see how this pans out. And this nicely takes us on to the second piece of transfer news, which states that Arsenal entered the race to sign Fulham loan star Joachim Andersen. So the reports are stating that Arsenal are targeting a move for Fulham's on-loan defender Joachim Andersen, according to reports. The Gunners are set to be in the market for a new central defender this summer, with David Luiz's contract due to expire at the end of the season. Arsenal have yet to agree a new deal with the Brazilian centre-back, and are now assessing their options ahead of the upcoming window. According to the Mirror, is now on Arsenal's radar following his impressive performances for Fulham this season. But the report claims that West Ham are also considering a move for the Denmark international. The 24-year-old joined Fulham on loan from Lyon last summer and has been a key part of the club's bid to avoid relegation from the Premier League. Speaking last month, Lyon's sporting director Juninho claimed Joachim Andersen is keen to remain in the English top flight. I think he will want to extend his adventure in the Premier League, said Juninho. He has played well at Fulham, and if he wants to come back, we will welcome him with open arms. So it looks like the Gunners are ready to enter the race to sign Fulham loan star Joachim Andersen, and they're targeting Fulham's on-loan defender Joachim Andersen as a possible replacement for David Luiz if David Luiz's contract isn't being extended at the end of the season and it is expired. So it looks like Joachim Andersen is someone that the Gunners may sign in the summer transfer window, as they still haven't agreed a new deal with David Luiz and they are assessing their options ahead of the upcoming window. In terms of Joachim Andersen, he has had impressive performances for Fulham this season, but Arsenal will face competition from the likes of West Ham and Tottenham, who are also considering a move for Joachim Andersen as well. In terms of Joachim Andersen, he is someone that used to play for Lyon and is on loan at Fulham currently, and we all know Lyon sporting director Juninho, as he is a very tough person to negotiate a bid, to negotiate a transfer, as we all know how Arsenal struggled last summer transfer window to try and make a bid and try and bring Houssem Aouar to the Gunners. So in terms of Joachim Andersen, will he be able to adapt to the way Arsenal play from the back and be a decent centre-back as a replacement for David Luiz? He's someone that does play on the right centre-back, but he has been mainly used in the middle as Fulham play with the back three. And in terms of Joachim Andersen, he has been claimed as someone, as a warrior, someone that really helps that Fulham defence and is a clear leader, as he joined just on loan and he's already the captain of Fulham. So he has been moving around for high transfer fees such as £20 million, £26 million from club to club, but now he's at Fulham at the moment and it looks like he wants to extend his stay in the Premier League, and he looks more or less certain that Fulham will be relegated at the end of the season unless they form some form of a comeback, which will be a surprise to everyone. But for me, will Joachim Andersen be a success at Arsenal? I think he will adapt easily to the Premier League as he was already playing on it, but you have to wait and see how this one pans out. But other than that, guys, remain blessed. Stay tuned for the next video, and peace.